Alright, welcome back. Today we have another test. So in our previous static fire of a second stage testing stand, we simply tested our first use of the second stage engine, which are currently being changed over to a newer version that will actually fly on our first prototypes. This booster here, it will be on a first early mock-up of what the eventual rocket will look like, simply known as the Kolit 0.1. It's a very basic rocket, and it will have the ability to carry small satellites into orbit. If we switch camera feeds, you can see the fuel lines here connecting over into the vehicle through these quick disconnects right here. And you can see the first stage booster strutted down to the stand. This stand also doubles as a launch stand, so this is fully bolted to the ground and everything, unlike our previous stand, which pretty much just served as something to make sure the engine wasn't touching the ground. So pretty soon we will start the brand new static fire for the Kolit 0.1 first stage. But once again, I will say this is just a test, so if something goes wrong, we don't even see a static fire today. It's all perfectly normal. This kind of stuff happens all the time in these early testing phases. We'll just simply have to see. So we have, all the backups and all that ready. So, yeah, it's already a pretty remote area in the mountains of Texas, as you can see. If we switch over to the next cam, you can see this is from the gantry system, or at least the upper portion of it, looking down at the engine, our one swivel engine. These very basic engines, rudimentary, but they could become complex, possibly, if we want them to. So going over to our next feed, this is from the lower gantry portion, looking up at the engine, so we can see, make sure the plumbing and everything is functioning. You can also see the underside of the rocket, where the dome is located. Now, you still won't see a frost line here. The steel there is thick enough to where there isn't a visible frost line, and it's mostly filled with connection pipes. It serves more like a attic area. So, once again, still no frost line, similar to last test. It'll just be the engine being tested today. But luckily, this is bolted to the ground, so there's no chance for it to take off accidentally. So as you can see, the morning skies are, we're getting closer to noon here. Skies are currently, rolling over the launch pad. And yes, this will eventually be a launch pad. Currently, it's just our concrete flame deflector area. But this stand that's already there will eventually launch our first mission, hopefully. We are yet to install a launch integration tower that will fuel the second stage, but that should finish up shortly. We just have to put it a little bit to the side and construct it. This vehicle that you're looking at right now, it will not fly. This is just a simple, prototype. It's not meant to fly. It'll just test that the engine, the plumbing, and everything works. This thing doesn't just blow up, which is a thing that could happen. Okay, so anything could happen today. This is untested, so anything could happen. All we know is that these fuel tanks can hold fuel from a cryogenic proofing test that we did about a week or two ago. So, yes, its testing phase has gone well so far, it had its engine installed and now has been placed onto the launch mount. So we're expecting a static fire to occur shortly. We're just waiting for a small bit more propellant loading to make sure that it remains on the ground. So just filling up both tanks to roughly the dome level. You can see that water tower in the background that supplies water for our concrete flame deflector, because concrete, even with, deflecting the flames, can still be very damaged. So we use a water system on that to make sure it remains cool. So that's why we have that tank there. So once again, tests should begin shortly. Just waiting to hear that we're a go for the test. Still no confirmation there from Mission Control. But we are hearing that the area is clear of any possible, people, local wildlife, nothing in the area that could possibly be endangered by the test. As you can see, there's no trees that are in the direct vicinity, except for one, but it's okay. So we are looking like it'll be a go. Just a couple little points of interest, especially with that gantry. Apparently one of the clamps was malfunctioning a little bit. Apparently it wasn't quite fully latched onto the side of the booster, so they'll work on troubleshooting that. So in the meantime, we'll wait, but once that is complete, I think it will be a go for the engine test. Alright, yes, I'm hearing now that issue has been resolved, and they're once again doing their final go, no-go pull for the static fire. So just wait just a few short moments while they do that pull. Alright, we did hear that they are a go for static fire. So, yeah, get ready. Alright, we should hear them beginning to start up the engine. You'll hear a little bit of a sound. It almost sounds like the engine's going, but it isn't. It's just simply they're running fuel through it a little bit and just preparing it, starting the engine up, and then they will ignite it. So just a process to light the engine, going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That was a little odd at the end there, but I think they may have ended the test prematurely due to odd behavior from the engine. So, yeah, a little off nominal there. Not the best thing to see. We'll tell you that. Apparently, the vehicle is in good condition, though. They just don't know about the engine. The engine may have had some issues. So, we'll see. Possibly fuel feeding issues, clogged lines, things like that. So it's going to take us a while to figure out what exactly the issue was. But they said they might reset and try again tomorrow for a better test after a small bit of maintenance on the engine to make sure it's fully unclogged. So this first static fire was good. It lasted for a good couple seconds with a good, nice, engine test, and then within those last maybe 10 seconds, it started to fluctuate, turn on and off a little bit until the engine was shut off purposefully. So possibly a little bit of damage sustained. I think the glow on that engine is beginning to fade now. So yes, we'll see another engine test within the next. The window will open within 12 hours. So we have a 12-hour notice to make any maintenance to it. Another option we have is to, instead of actually lighting the engine, we'll just do a simple spin prime in which we flow the fuel through it, but never, we never actually ignite it. We just kind of test that the engine plumbing works, and that's all. We could do that, or we will go with a static fire, which it would be a lot better to go with a static fire in this case, because the engine has some issues during this static fire, so we would definitely want to make sure that whatever the issue was, we found, and we're lucky because this is a testing stand, more, it's simplified, it can be easily fixed if any kind of issues occur, so it's looking like we will try again tomorrow, but we're just making sure everything's okay before we begin our detanking. Don't want to begin flowing fuel through the lines if the rocket is still unstable. The fuel tanks themselves are still fully pressurized, all those kind of things. It's just the engine's the main worry, that possibly ruptured fuel line, but no mist or venting from the engine would say so. But hey, they always got to be cautious. We're going to switch camera views here to this one. The engine appears to be in good condition, so my guess is that it would be an internal issue. You can see just maybe an ever so slight glow on the bottom of the engine right about there. Switch over to this view. Just going to be on the lookout here, seeing if we can find any issues with the engine. So far, I don't see much. You can see those fuel lines there that feed fuel into the rocket. And yeah, it looks like they're doing good so far with safing the vehicle before they unload the propellant. Yeah, there's some weird things going on with that static fire, so they should have to ensure the safety of the engine, that there's not going to be any fuel leaks, and I think they pretty much have at this point. So, yeah, that pretty much ends off everything we're going to be talking about. We will likely try again tomorrow, or at least sometime this week, unless, of course, there is a major issue here on the launch pad. But it appears to be in the safing process, which means they will begin detanking shortly. So just want to give a big thanks to our teams in Mission Control for giving us this amazing static fire, and let's hope our maintenance team can figure out a way to get that engine back online before at least the end of this week, so we can get some more testing done. Possibly, we're looking at multiple static fires this week. We originally hoped to have 5, but possibly not after those issues with the engine. We might have to delay the static fires and get a new engine. But still, lots more to come. This is only the second ever engine test we've done on site. So, lots of progress, lots of data that we'll have to look through. But generally, today's static fire was a success. So, that's good. Alright, well, we're going to let them work on that issue, and guess we'll be back tomorrow.